Hello and welcome back. Right now we are dealing with a little bit of a problem, but today on the agenda we are journeying to the Academy of Lucaria, where we might go take a gander and see one of the bosses. So this enemy is pretty weird. It's actually just a giant rolling head. So we first stopped at the Academy Gate Town, and all I like to do is just like kind of run at it to the side and just try and defeat the guy that's stuck inside of it, trying to operate it. I know it's a weird contraption. I don't understand how From Software creates their enemies. So the first order of business was getting this little map to figure out how to get into the academy. First, we ran to the dragon on the map. He's over there hoarding the glintstone key. What that key does is it just opens up Lucaria, so we can go in there. And also this dragon breathes blue flame, which is super cool. Reminds me of Azula. Speaking of which, I know that they created a live action for Avatar: The Last Airbender, but I just loved the first show so much that I feel like it would take away from me enjoying it, so I don't really want to watch the live action. Alright, and we have arrived at Burger King. Just kidding, we're at Lucaria. This is one of the legacy dungeons, so it's going to be a minute. Nice, so I actually ate all 3 of these shots. So Lucaria is the school for sorcery. What they do is they teach glintstone magic, and we're fighting against all the sorcerers. Alright, finally found a site of grace, and these enemies are super annoying. I don't even know what they are. Also, there is a hidden room at the front of the academy, and you get an extra rune arc. I wish the Lucaria spellbook was a playable weapon. Okay, but that one enemy that runs after you right here has gotten me so many times than I would like to admit. There's a hidden area to the left, an elevator puzzle that Patches talks about, and then we just found Grace. So we're approaching a couple bosses, so I had to grab that side of Grace. I did want to grab the crystal sword as well. That's one of my favorite weapons in the game. It's so beautiful, and it's really quick. I did want to mention that there is a secret little room to the left side when you're approaching the red ghost of Radagon. I forget what the boss's name is, but it's got a pretty good spell in it, along with an extra stone sword key, which helps open up different areas of the game. And yes, there is a secret area within the secret area, which leads to more secret areas. This secret area also leads to demonic meat pots. And now, time to fight against Evil Dante. Okay, so the first thing I noticed about this doge is it can close the distance, or close the gap really fast, so you gotta be quick with it. It's also a magic doge, so it means that it's been studying at the Academy of Lucaria. Okay, I'm not sure why he went all the way to the back of the arena when his spells will never reach me. Here goes the wolf again, being childish. I have no idea how that didn't hit me. He got me real good right there. You know, this is one of the dumbest things I've seen in a while. I was so close. And then I proceeded to backtrack so hard on the next 3 of these runs. It was so embarrassing. I was really struggling. Watching those playbacks, I'm feeling pretty embarrassed again. Eventually, I did finally redeem myself. And I do have to say, this dog, he really tried it. He really tried it. I did level up my weapons, maybe a little bit too much, but honestly, I was just so fed up with this dog. And finally, we eventually defeated him. Honestly, I was so happy to see that side of Grace. Alright, and now on to a new grind. Okay, so as you enter these doors, to the left is a jump puzzle, and to the right is a way to get to the final boss. Excuse me, hello? Carry on. I decided to explore a little bit, and I'm severely underleveled. I did go back and redeem myself. The only thing is those pots are super annoying. I did backtrack a little bit, so I went and deleted this enemy and found a new weapon. So I went back and defeated this enemy so I could open up this door and make it easier for me to get back. But also this is kind of funny. So we're completing the little jump puzzle here, running across a couple roofs, scurrying up a ladder, and then defeating a couple enemies, next falling to my death. And then this happened, so I was like, I don't want to do this jump puzzle anymore. I was struggling that day. I was playing so poorly. I realized that I hadn't been using my Sacred Blade attack, but it feels kind of cheesy. So this knight drops a pretty good shield, but I'm not going to be using it for my build. So what we're going to do next is just turn off that little ball that rolls, so it makes it easier for me to get to Renala? Renala? I think that's her name. Okay, so I'm going to defeat all 3 of these enemies that are coming down the ladder, and I think that's what turns off the ball that rolls down. I'm not completely sure, but it happens, I mean, it fixes it for me. Grab some beetles, and we are on our way to Queen Renala? To Renala. Anyways, that'll be the next video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.